Hello again and welcome to the Big Quiz Midlands. Yes, I'm Lee Bannister.
And I'm Norman Bartlam.
Yes, we're with you for the next half hour or so, asking you some questions, asking each other some questions to see how well you do against us, okay? So, I think it's time for us to choose a category.
Right, okay, let's go for it.
I'm going to go through my list of categories here and see what we've got. They're all random. What I choose from here is totally at random, so tell me when to stop.
Okay, stop that.
So I'll take that one, wherever it may be, and put the rest of them there, and these are the questions I'm going to ask you.
Oh dear, here we go.
So let's see what we've got today, and the question is, this could have been written for you, it's history, it's history.
No. Now the thing is, when people think you know a little bit of history, that's the worst thing you can actually do, is answer questions on history.
Ah, right, okay.
Because when you get one wrong, people will go, ah! And if you get it right, people will say, well, you're supposed to know that, you know history.
Ah, right.
So,
now, bear in mind, I can mark you on the answer that I've got on the piece of paper, all right?
All right,
so
okay.
out come the glasses, right, and let's have a look. So, these are quite easy, actually. According to the World War II poster, what did careless talk do?
Oh, well, careless talk costs lives.
It did indeed, yes. In which decade was Prince Edward born?
Prince Edward, oh, him. That would be the 60s?
The 1960s, wasn't it? 1964 he was born.
Not sure. Don't bother too much with him.
Okay, fair enough. No. In which war was Operation Desert Storm?
Well, that was the Iraqi war, wasn't it?
Also known as
Operation
Desert Storm. That was the first Gulf War.
First Gulf War, yeah.
What has been referred to as the Wall of Infamy?
The Wall of Infamy. Everybody's got it infamy. It's not
it's
that
a famous
one, though,
wall.
is it?
A famous historical wall.
So it's got to be the Great Wall of China or something.
It's the Berlin Wall.
The Berlin Wall.
Yeah, known as the Wall of Infamy. What was the occupation of Edith Cavell, who was shot by the Germans on a spying charge?
Ah, yes, I know that one. She was a nurse.
She was indeed. Which 16th century astrologer became famous for his obscure prophecies?
Oh, good. You got me there. Go on.
Nostradamus.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes.
I love that. Which pair of royals were born in the 80s at St Mary's Hospital in Paddington?
Well, that must be Prince Andrew's kids. Is that Charlotte? What's the name? Beatrice and the other one. The other one.
Do you know what? No.
No.
That's not the answer I've got.
Right.
Prince William and Prince Harry.
Oh, right, yeah.
Which US band leader went missing over the Channel in 1944?
Well, was that Glenn Miller, wasn't it, I think?
It was Glenn Miller. Yeah, he wasn't in the mood for that at all.
Hey.
Who is reputed to have said, Veni, Vidi, Vici, I came, I saw, I conquered?
Well, that was one of the Roman conquerors, wasn't it? Yeah.
Which one?
Which one of them? Romans.
Which one? Who's the most famous Roman?
Well, it's got to be Caesar then, hasn't it?
Julius Caesar. Yeah. And what Chicago citizen declared, public service is my motto?
Ooh. No, you've got me there.
I quite like this one. It's an ironic sentence. Because it was the gangster Al Capone.
Oh, right.
Public service is my motto, he said.
Indeed.
Ah, well, there you go. Well done if you got those.
Yeah. Well,
you didn't do too badly.
We didn't do too bad. Didn't do
For a
too
historian.
bad. Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Right, your chance to quiz.
Okay, let's have a go at some local ones now.
Yes.
Now, going to give you a helping hand here at home, because on the bottom of the screen there are some suggestions, because these are going to be multi-choice. So you've got 3 choices, A, B or C. So that narrows it down a bit, doesn't it? Okay, so number 1, in the West Midlands, all these West Midlands questions, don't forget. So number 1, the PK726, or number PK726, what was it?
It wasn't a bus, was it?
It wasn't a bus, might be, because that's what I've almost given part of the answer
Oh, right,
away.
okay, sorry.
Because A says the last Spitfire to be built at Castle Bromwich.
Right.
B, the last pack of sausages that were made by Henry Palethorpe. Or was it C, the first ever trolleybus in Wolverhampton?
The
PK726.
726. Doesn't sound like a sausage.
Well, I've told you already there wasn't a buzz, so it must be
The Spitfire.
a Spitfire.
It was the
That was the
Spitfire.
number of the very last Spitfire.
Oh,
Yeah,
where
we
was it
go.
made?
So in Castle Bromwich.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is was a big airfield, obviously at that time. It's a big housing estate now.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
okay.
there it was.
There we go. Got one right.
Yep. Now, staying in cities, in the city of Wolverhampton now, although at the time it was a town. But what was installed in Prince's Square in Wolverhampton in 1927? Was it the first set of traffic lights, the statue of one of the princes, or was it a set of stables for horses?
I do know this one. I've known this one for years.
Go on.
It's the first set of traffic lights,
It is
automated
indeed.
traffic lights,
Yep,
wasn't
the
it?
automated traffic light. They'll put that on a temporary measure,
Yeah.
and then they were made permanent later in the year.
And there are still traffic lights on that very spot.
Indeed, and if you do go there, they still look like the old style. The lights, and they've got the white and black wrappings around them.
They do,
Bit like
don't
zebra
they?
crossing lights.
That's right,
if you
yes,
like. Yeah.
Yeah, they're allowed to, aren't
And
they?
they're
because
allowed
of
to
that?
because of their historical things. Yeah.
It's
So-
worth going to see, actually, on a history tour around Wolverhampton, yeah.
Yeah, so I thought I'd shed a little bit of light on that.
I like Wolverhampton.
yeah.
I worked there for many years. Yeah, it's not a bad town. Not as-
There we go. Now then, in 1979 now, so it's not all that long ago really, 1979, there was a schoolboy and he leapfrogged over something 1,111 times. So what was it that is alleged to have leaped over or leapt over?
1,111 times?
Yep. I'm not quite sure he managed to count it, but it was was it the entrance gates to Sandwell Valley Park?
Yeah.
Was it the canal in the centre of Tipton? Or was it the famous Walsall Hippo?
I wouldn't leapfrog over the canal in Tipton. It's a little bit too wide. But did he do it? Oh, no, I don't think he did. I think it's the last one.
Yeah, the Walsall Hippo.
The hippo, yeah.
Yeah, so indeed it is. So
Well-
folks that don't perhaps know about the Walsall Hippo, it's a big concrete hippo about so big, which was erected in about 1971, I think. Nobody really knows why it was there, but it still is there, and it's a big talking point. It's almost a bit of a tourist attraction these days in Walsall.
I must go and see.
Yep, there we go.
There we go.
Now, next one. Apricot, kiwi and mango.
Very nice.
Very nice, but who or what were or are apricot, kiwi and mango? Are they the names of the otters at the National Sea Life Centre? Are they the nicknames of some of the big centre TV presenters that we shot mention? Or are they the top 3 ice cream flavours sold at Merry Hill?
Oh, I've got to be honest. They're not nicknames of people who work in this fair company.
Well, it's not your nickname anyway, but
No, it's not.
we daren't say what your nickname is. But
All right.
anyway, let's carry on.
Love it.
So apricot, kiwi, and mango.
So are they the otters at the Sea Life Centre, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Or are they ice cream flavours? I think it's the first one. I think it's the little baby animals.
Indeed, it is the
Oh.
names of the little otters at the National Sea Life Centre. And I tell you what, under these lights, it's getting a little otter in here as
It is
well.
actually, yes, it
Indeed,
always
isn't
does.
Anyway, shall we move swiftly on?
Yep.
And talking of moving swiftly, what travelled the equivalent of 66 times around the world? 66 times around the world.
66 times.
Was it the City of Birmingham steam train, which is now in the museum? Was it the original hare at Monmore Green Greyhound Stadium? Or was it Varecia's first ice cream van?
That wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
66 times around the world, or the equivalent thereof.
Was it the steam train?
It was indeed the City
Oh,
of
yeah?
Birmingham steam train.
Good grief.
Yeah, we've seen the Think Tank Museum in
Yeah.
Birmingham
Seen
right now.
pictures of that, yeah.
Yeah. Right, time for one more, I think.
Okay.
At least one more. Now then, you're probably not into handbags, but
Not personally.
good, I'm pleased to hear it.
I'll tell you a
But-
story in a minute.
Hey, right. What did a 200? Whoa! Why did rather a £200 handbag make the news in 2003? It was a handbag that cost £200, and it made the news in 2003.
Why?
So the
Why,
question
why,
is: A, did Maggie Thatcher bring it with her on a trip to Dudley?
why?
Was it the 5 millionth leather product that was made in Walsall?
Oh,
Or was it the first thing that was purchased at Selfridges in Birmingham when the Bullring opened?
oh, you see, that's not fair. It could be all of them, couldn't it? How much was it?
200 quid.
200 quid, so it could be Selfridges, couldn't it? But it also could be Margaret Thatcher's handbag.
Walsall's famous for leather.
Well, yes, that's what I'm thinking. So, it being a local question, we are currently in Walsall at the moment. I'm going to go for that one.
But Walsall's probably made more than 5 million leather products over the years, hasn't it?
Oh, I got that one wrong then.
So therefore the answer is Selfridges.
Was it really?
The first thing that was bought in Selfridges.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you for those. We did not too bad.
Not too bad.
How did you do? Come back and join us in a few minutes' time, where we're going to give you more questions and more answers right here on the big quiz for the Midlands. Hello, welcome back to the big quiz in the Midlands here on Big Centre. Now, how well did you do in part one? Did you get many right? Did you get many wrong? Did you do as well as us? I'm sure you did better than us, actually.
Yeah.
Couldn't do any worse. But we're going to do it again now. So we're going to choose another category. I have one here, chosen at random, which I'm going to ask you, and then you're going to give me some local questions.
Okay, come on then. So let's get it over and done with.
All right, see how well you get on with this as well. Keep score, all right? So the category is... films.
Film.
Any good at films?
Right, films. I am not good at films, so this should be interesting.
What's your favourite film?
The last film I think I watched was probably Whistle Down the Wind or something.
Really? Blimey.
Something like that.
I think I've been to sleep since that one came out. Right, glasses on, here we go. So, question one. Who played the Birdman of Alcatraz?
Now, Birdman of Alcatraz, using my knowledge, it was Bert somebody, wasn't it? Burt Lancaster.
Burt Lancaster, yes it was.
Lancaster.
He said Burt Whedon. Yes, Burt Lancaster it was. Okay, Mel Brooks. You a fan of Mel Brooks?
Yeah, it's the spaghetti westerny type thing, Blazing Saddles and all that, isn't it?
That's a great film, yes.
Yeah.
But this
is that the answer, Blazing Saddles?
No, it's not. Don't tick yourself right on that one. Which Mel Brooks film has the shortest dialogue of any sound film? And there is a clue in the question there.
Short sound film.
The shortest dialogue of any sound film, yeah.
So no sound. So it's silent movie.
Yes, it's
silent movie.
Well done.
It's the silent movie.
Well done. Go, you're good at this. The Graduate. Fan of The Graduate?
Can't say that I am, but
maybe you might know this one. Anne Bancroft played which character in The Graduate? And the character also had a song.
Which character? I didn't know there was a witch in it, but I don't know. So you'll have to tell me.
You're thinking of The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was Mrs. Robinson. There you go.
Mrs. Robinson.
Now, in which film did William Thacker live behind a blue door? He was played by Hugh Grant, and it's set in an area of London where there is a carnival.
No, I know that, even without you saying there's a carnival. So that's got to be Notting Hill.
It's a good film, yeah. 1999 or 98, wasn't it?
No idea when it was, but
good film.
Yeah, I'll take your word for that.
All right. You a fan of the Beatles? Now, they did a number of films, but name the animated film written and performed by the Beatles.
Oh, wasn't that the submarine one?
Yeah.
In the Yellow Submarine.
The Yellow Submarine, yes.
The Yellow Submarine.
Right, the character Jack Dawson says, "I am the king of the world," but in what major movie?
Sorry, got me there.
Really? With Kate Winslet?
The only Kate Winslet one I know is Titanic.
That's the answer.
Oh, it was Titanic.
Yes. I'm the king of the world, you know, when they're standing on the front with their arms out.
Oh, my God, that went down well, didn't it? Yeah,
which films are about the Corleone family?
Oh, that's the Godfather and all that.
It is indeed, yes.
Yeah.
Which actor played Dudley Moore's manservant in the film Arthur?
No, I know that one. That's John Gielgud.
Yep. Did you get that?
Yeah.
What film won Best Picture in 1991, starring Anthony Hopkins?
Oh, that's the. What's it called? What's it called? Go on. What was it?
You're supposed to tell me. Don't you remember?
No.
He played Hannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs.
That's what I meant by the.
Oh yeah,
thing.
Yeah, we knew what he meant. And finally, for this round, what Redford and Newman film opened with the credits? Most of what follows is true.
Most of what followed is true.
Legendary characters.
Not presented as a big news, but that would have been true.
You speak for yourself.
Yeah. Go on.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Of
course, you know it. Yeah, you always know. How well did you do? Yeah. Remember, keep track, get in touch, tell us your scores, see if they match ours. I'm sure they'll be better than ours. Right, your turn now with your local questions.
Okay, let's have a think about some local words first of all.
Oh,
if you were in the Black Country, right, what would be a whammel? A whammel.
A whammel?
There's various ways of spelling it. W-A-M-M-E-L, probably. So is a whammel a cat, a dog, or when you have a shot on goal? A dog, a cat, or having a shot on goal?
So you whammel it into the goal,
so
is that
give
the
it
idea?
a whammel.
But do you really? A cat, a dog, or a shot at goal? A whammel? I thought, it sounds like a washing implement. Whammel yourself down or something like that.
Go on.
But it's not.
What's it to be?
A whammel. It's a shot at goal. I think it's got to be a football one.
No, lulled you into that.
Really?
But it's not right. No, it's a dog.
Is it?
It's a dog.
Whose voice was that?
And
dog.
It's a dog. Yeah. Dialect word for a dog is a whammel. There you go.
Taking your whammel out for a walk.
There we go.
I suppose so.
Anyway, there we go.
There you go.
Now this summer,
Yes.
the Columbus North High School appeared in Birmingham for the first time. And it was only there for a week or so. So why did it come to Birmingham? The Columbus North High School. So, was it a student exchange with a school in Aston? Was it a US training school on a visit to Edgbaston Reservoir? Or was it a fictitious building that was named during the filming of a new film by Steven Spielberg?
That final one, the film one, sounds the most likely to me. Because I've never heard of it before. That's probably either shown by ignorance or my lack of knowledge about films. So I think it's the film one.
We've got Columbus though, Navy, Sea, Reservoir.
You're not going to deter me from my answer.
Okay, fictitious building named during the filming of a new Steven Spielberg.
That's what I would say.
Is correct.
Ah, I knew there'd been some filming in this
correct.
area. Yeah, we did some reports on it in Big News.
Yeah, indeed we did. Yep. Now, earlier in 2005, what did critics say had advanced by just 32 inches in a day? In a day, actually.
In a day?
Yeah. Was it A, the roadworks on Spaghetti Junction, or was it B, the Metro tram extension across Birmingham, or was it C, the Aston Villa forward line?
Well, we could say all sorts about this, couldn't we? I reckon it's got to be... you see, the Metro had some bad press recently, so I think it's probably that one. It
was very unfair, I think, but it actually was. Because it was just 32 inches a day coming from Snow Hill across the New Street station for the extension, which is now open, of course.
It is indeed, have you been honest?
And yes, brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Did you do a report on it?
Yeah, we did a report on the opening.
So, yeah.
We were there when the Queen came to do the opening, got absolutely soaked in the rain. Long may she rain over us, of course, we were saying.
Oh,
there we go.
Honestly.
Now then, another one? Okay, Old Jacob. Now, the question is, who was Old Jacob? So, was he Walsall's first ever goal scorer? Was he the first goat at Sandwell Valley Park? Or was he Birmingham's last town crier?
Old Jacob. I've heard of him.
Oh, yeah?
Is that a clue?
Could be.
Okay, the town crier.
Or it could be the goats.
Oh, you.
But I'm only kidding.
You're full of this today, are you? I've enjoyed this.
So
yeah, right. So with some new jokes for him.
Okay.
No, the town crier.
Indeed, it is. Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh yay! He's got it right. I wondered if you got it right at home as well. This is it. This is a picture of him. This was Old Jacob, and this is what he looked like.
Wonderful.
There we go. Time for another?
Yeah, I think so.
Now then, what handles around 6,400 calls every day? 6,400 calls every day. Was it A, the Big Centre TV newsroom?
Yes.
Possibly. Or was it B, the switchboard at Dudley Zoo?
Oh.
Or was it C, the RAC at Bescott?
That's a toughie.
6,400 calls a day. Well, it could be Big Centre newsroom complaining about some of your jokes, maybe.
My jokes? I don't crack jokes. You're cracking jokes today. No, I think it's actually likely to be road related. It's got to be the RAC because that covers the whole country, doesn't it?
Yeah, because the whole country.
Yeah,
So
it's the RAC.
Bescott. Yep. So you're doing as best as you can, and that was right. So it was the RAC at Bescott, which is a magnificent building, isn't it? There.
It is, yeah. It's you can see it coming from miles.
Great. Now, talking about seeing things coming from miles,
Yes.
you can see a great view of it if you fly in over on a plane,
I did that once.
which could give us a clue to the next question.
Oh, right,
Or then again, it might be a red herring.
Okay, we've just got time for it then.
Because
Go on.
Cloud9 was a magazine produced by which organisation?
Cloud9.
Was it Birmingham Airport? Was it the Central TV Weather Department's Cloud9? Or was it Aston Villa after they won the European Cup? Because they were on Cloud9.
Oh, that's a toughie.
Cloud9.
I think it's likely to be the first or the third. And I'm going to go for the Villa. The Villa celebrating.
Or you could be up in the air and go for the airport.
Oh, was it the airport?
Yeah, I know it wasn't very plain, but it was the airport. So
You're
that's
very
the
good
answer.
at this.
Okay, so the answer was Cloud9, which was A, Birmingham International Airport magazine.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for that. Going to come back and give us some more next time on the
Yeah,
show?
why not?
And if you would like to set us some questions as well, just email us bigquiz@bigcentre.tv. We'll see you for more questions on the Big Quiz next time.
Right.